does your reading take you, I ask? Do you ever stop and think? There are no rules to follow when you open up a book, from ghosts and ghouls to adventures afar. Let me open your thoughts to things quite bizarre, and tell you a story of an unlikely pair, who'd rather play soldiers or hide out in their lair. But listen carefully to this tale, and see what reading will really regale. This is the story of Martin and Sean, whose love of books has long since gone. But do they know just what they are missing by switching off and just not wishing to be transported to worlds near and far, to become a scientist or be a pop star? Let their journey now begin through the shelves that hold within secrets and mysteries, real life and truth. Why not join them and become a sleuth? It's horrible science Martin chose first. He was so excited he thought he would burst. So he crept along to Miss Ross's lab, and as he suspected, she was quite mad. He thought to himself a scientist he could be, and grinned and chuckled with glee. Sean, on the other hand, was not a studious guy, and teachers could be found turning a blind eye. He'd sing and he'd sigh and rattle his pens, distracting to everyone, including his friends. One day his teacher, a little bored with his glare, decided to teach him a lesson to share. He set him a task, a challenge to read, a book about war, his interest to feed. Once he got reading, his mind opened up to the trenches and smells he got so close up. How can this be? How cruel are we to put human beings through such tragedy? Next came a story by this guy named Dal, about a Mr. and Mrs. who were too nasty by far. The tricks that they played to outdo each other had Martin and Sean running for cover. But please, please, children, do not be misled. Books by Mr. Dal are to be enjoyed and reread. Martin and Sean then got carried away. They decided to travel on an adventure holiday. Where will they go? What will they do? They both chose this book to give us a clue. So as you can see from this picture, of course, it was only natural for them to remain in Boyle and reinforce that an open book is an invitation to share a hobby, an adventure, or a horror that scares. They talked and discussed the adventures they'd had, and both revealed that they were happy and glad to have read some books and discovered new worlds that opened their mind as their brain cells unfurled. And so, dear children, I do declare a wizardly challenge for thee I dare, to open a book and step inside. You'll never know what you might find. So here it is, my last request. Turn over the pages and try your best to answer the question that's on everyone's tongue. Where does your reading take you? And to have some fun.